Do you think that children under the age of 18 should be allowed to start transitioning their gender through surgical procedures and treatments, hormone blockers, etc.? What do you think?
Yes.
I feel like they should be allowed to do that even before 18.
How young do you think?
Whatever age.
Like 10?
Even younger. If they want. If that's what they want, you know?
Do you think like the age of 10 would be appropriate or no?
No,
Why is that?
too young. Too young to make a decision.
What's the minimum in your opinion?
Minimum 13. At 14, they more so know their sexuality, what they like, what they don't like, who they want to be. At 14, I do believe that's a respectful age.
If you feel like you are transgender, your parent allows it, why not? Yeah.
You agree?
I agree. If you feel like you want to change back, then do that.
Is it a little tough to change back once you've removed your
That's right, but
Those are delicate years in life, and there's a lot of confusion that comes with a lot of different things, peer pressure, society, your intake of social media. Now, it'll be there when they get older, but at that point of you're still a child, we'll have some time to really think and grasp before you make that decision. You have time, you know? So the 18 years, you still are very influenced by a lot of different things in life.
If you look at a 14-year-old today at 2022, then they are mature. They know more of what they want. They outspoken. And yeah, I do believe, now today's age and time, that 14 might be a considerable age.
Do you think that they should be allowed to pursue irreversible procedures to their bodies?
Sure, man. If they want to do it, go ahead.
It's important to at least entertain what your children say and listen to them, and then help them and guide them through the processing that it takes to get to whatever result that means. And if it means transitioning, as you said, surgically and or hormonally, sometimes that's the right thing.
yeah.
At what age would you be okay with that?
I don't think anything before 13.
As long as it's not under like 13 or 14, yeah.
For you, what's the difference between 13 and like 16 or 15?
Too young.
A little bit too young.
Yeah.
So you say no in general.
No, that's just too early. They not ready. Let these kids grow up and realize what life is before you allow them to make self-changing changes. No.
With parental consent, I think that conversation can happen at any time. But without parental consent, I think that current HIPAA laws kind of set the stage. I think 13 is where it's at.
So you disagree with that? You think that they should be
Like 14 and up.
14 and up?
Yeah.
If a child tells you this is who I am, the parenting phase is kind of over. You're just a facilitator at that point, And if they say that that's who they are, you kind of have to let them take the lead.
Where does going through transitioning their gender, going through surgeries, fall in line with what kids can't do?
I don't know. That's just what they want to look like. I don't know.
So they just want to look like it, so we'll let them do it.
Yeah, 15 and up.
15 and up. What do you think?
No.
No?
No.
I'm talking surgical, removing breasts, genitalia, start blockers, yes?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm gonna do to say.
Thanks for your time. Do you think that we should be listening to 14-year-olds on whether or not they should be undergoing these procedures? What do you
I
think?
feel like once you know right from wrong, and once you have an understanding of how society works and stuff, you should be able to make those decisions. By 14, you're still a child, but you can make choices for yourself. So why not? Okay.
Obviously, going through gender transition surgeries, removing breasts, genitalia, that's a lot more permanent than
Right. So I do believe that-
drinking or smoking.
Well,
But those are illegal for children.
Right. So surgical age, I do believe, has to be higher than 13.
Where does getting surgically removing some parts
I think
fall
18.
in line with
I think 18.
18?
You should be grown. 18.
And you disagree?
I mean, I don't really disagree or agree. I feel like it's not my choice to say that. Like, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Yeah, I think that's a good question too. If they're not allowed to make that choice until they're after 18, it will kind of make sense because in life, you don't want to make a decision and then years later you regret that that decision.
We've spoken with people today that have actually brought up how they'd be fine with it down to the age of 5 or so. What are your thoughts on that?
It's too young.
We have children. You are a byproduct of your family and your beliefs and what you're doing in life. So a child's not just going to come with this on the top of his head. There's something that's influenced him. That has nothing to do with being gay. You know, that's not a choice. That has nothing. You're talking about changing their physical being in their body at a young age. If you want to make that decision, give it the 18 years, you know, to really think about it, because a lot of people made decisions and regret it.